Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So that's got things underway. He won't be happy with that one. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe. Now it's Del Piero. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That pass has been well intercepted. Talisca receives it in a good position here. Mbappe! Cannavaro clears it away. He might be in here. He's going for goal. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Gets the shot away! And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread neatly. Nice bit of trickery. Saviola. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hullet. They get a throw in. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Messi, good purposeful running. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Aberdeen have their third corner. And a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gilberto Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Saviola. Saliba, and he's had it nicked away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played right into his path. Del Piero going full steam down the flank. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Del Piero with the short one. Brilliantly cut out. Aberdeen have the chance to go the other way. Shevchenko stood his ground strongly. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that's been intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
15 minutes till half-time. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos, the pass has gone astray. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero.
Such good technique.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Del Piero.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that could set him on his way. And he's on his way! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pull it. Ronaldinho! Del Piero. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Cannavaro. Mbappe! Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Makaleli is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short, and he's intervened well there. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe. Aberdeen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Costa Corta. Mbappe. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through here. And now the breakaway. And it's Gullit. Chance to shoot now, and the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
They're up to 5 corners now. Aberdeen can try it again now. The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Gullit. Number 23, Shevchenko. Number 7, Messi.
And it's been taken short.
Conte. Number 80.
Can he put it away?
Coming on the field.
Oh, that could cost them.
Romario is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveler.
Number 5.
It's a lucky
Number
7th
6.
corner.
Diego. Number 18, Romario. Substitutions taking place.
Terrific header. Tries a shot.
Aberdeen simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Stoichkov. Stoichkov! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
For Arsenal, after 84 minutes, is number 4.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you rarely see atmosphere like this. The River folks certainly have lived up to their reputation in their noisy, boisterous, colourful, near mesmeric display. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Thierry Correa. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Stoichkov. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
River Plate clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cruyff. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, can he get onto this? Thierry Correa. Stoichkov. Stoichkov will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good.
And here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to get it away. Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Stoichkov demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Stoichkov might just make this. That has been cut short. Del Piero, Mbappe, Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, again there's no way through. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Arsenal are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dida gets it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And here's Stoichkov. Del Piero. Great work on the overlap. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Nicely aimed pass. Del Piero. And it's Neymar. And that's not going to reach. Chiellini gets good distance on it. Del Piero. And Del Piero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Has a go! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
River Plate have got it back and they'll have another go. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, it's beyond the defence. He's played him through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. River Plate are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 5.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Luis Suarez. Entran.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
11.
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
There's the shot! Del Piero. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's definitely not his best. And it's Cruyff.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cruyff! Rummenigge. Tries a shot! They've scored! River Plate are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cruyff. He's through here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vieira makes the interception. Well, played right into his path. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Davis. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Davis. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Burn gets over and intercepts. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaint.
Beleza, fera? Foi jogão, mano. Era contra você agora que tava jogando, mano? Foi 1-1, né? Essa conta aqui é minha conta secundária, mano. Mano, você joga demais, velho. Joga muito. Jogando assim você já joga muito, mano. Tá de parabéns. Tô testando essa formação aqui do primeiro do ranking. Deixa o like aí no canal, se inscreve aí, mano.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions
Valeu,
of
fera.
hymns
Vamos
and
jogos aí.
songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass. Well read, nice interception. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Neymar! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So, a breakthrough already. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Davis with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Neymar. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stoichkov, it's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Short changes him with that pass. Lobotka goes steaming forward. Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Now Davis. He's had it taken off him. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely. Fires it in low. Bastoni gets it clear. Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe. Nice control. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Spread neatly. And the shot! Kubo. Mbappe! That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Traoré. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Del Piero. Makaleli. And here's Stoichkov. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicked it back promptly. Traoré. Neymar. And Hernandez. Kubo. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Lobotka. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Stoichkov fiddles it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's definitely not his best. Chouameni.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Stoichkov. Davis has it out wide and in space. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. And that has put paid to that. Kubo. Here's Chouameni. Lobotka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neymar. That is good strength. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. There is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Arsenal come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Davis. Neymar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well played. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hernandez. Doku.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Del Piero defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. Doku. Showing great feet there, Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Chouameni. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, nicely intercepted.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
62,005.
That's good running with the ball. Doku. Del Piero. And the counter is on. Now it's Neymar. Arsenal finding their passes. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's found a way past. Chouameni calmly anticipates. Kubo looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. And that's he's got the shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kubo tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Kubo. There's the hit! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Doku. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Throw it. Oh, not quite. Thierry Correa. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they can counter here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Doku. No, he's not getting past him there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Mbappe. Kubo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Bellingham, showing good feet. That's that, the end. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
You know, Peter, even from up here, I can sense a quiet determination from Rivaldo. Someone who's always let his football do the talking.
Yeah, and his shooting especially, he has one of those genuinely piercing shots.
And tremendous skill as well, and imagination.
Alexander-Arnold. Morata. Well-timed, excellent interception. Koundé. And Upamecano. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He's in a good... Decent hit! Del Piero. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Koundé. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Oh, good ball! Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold does really well there, he is strong. Saviola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is a little undercooked. Upamecano. Koundé. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! Oh, good-looking ball. Saviola. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That pass has been well intercepted. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And here's Morata. Shot a goal! And one more try! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Morata brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cruyff. Morata. And here's Rivaldo. Del Piero goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Chance to shoot. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Neymar. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Morata tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
substituição.
And here's Rivaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de um menino de camiseta amarela. Dirija-se ao centro de informações. Teremos uma substituição.
So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Arsenal have a free kick. Del Piero has it out wide and in space. Upamecano is there to clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Del Piero plays it short. And now they can spring it. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's been caught. Has a go! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Nesta. Here's Rivaldo. And it's Cruyff.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. David Villa. He's there and gets it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Morata. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is just off target. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rodri. And here's Morata. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, and the finish! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substituição em andamento.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
No, not quite.
Del Piero must have known only his very best would even have a chance from that angle. It was very acute.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Upamecano. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And here's Mbappe. Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makaleli. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's intervened well there. Upamecano. Koundé. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Wriggles his way through, and here's Rivaldo. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Makaleli. Well, that looks a decent ball. Neymar in acres of space out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Cruyff. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There's the hit! Has a look and plays it forward. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hits one! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately